Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I got this look. We're using the cutest palettes. For the last 2 weeks I've brought in really cute palettes, but how could I not? You know, it's Christmas, how could I not bring this in? Oh, it's so stunning. This is what it looks like. Okie dokie. So I went in with Truth or Dear first. And they've got the cutest names as well. So I went in with this brush first. I'm just going to run it through the colour switch. Truth or Dear.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Does have a little bit of fallout, but nothing that kind of gets to me. Right, so that's just a simple wash of colour. Going with the same brush again. We're going to go in with the same brush again for this Holly Jolly Reindeer. It's slightly cooler. And I think I want to do 3 looks with this palette, guys. Just so I can show you the versatility that you can get with it. If you've got it in your collection, of course. Last time I checked, Boots were still selling it in the UK. I don't know if they still are now. Because I checked when I bought that one. I bought that one from Depop. The seller that sold it, it came as part of a set. And she didn't want the palette. So she sold it me at a really good price. Whereas the one on Boots was about either 40 or £45. And as nice as it is, I wouldn't pay it for that. At the moment, I wouldn't pay it for anything because I'm on my no-buy. I'm now going to go in with this Jessup Beauty brush. And we're going to go in with the darkest shade in the palette, Elf Maid. See what I mean? They just have the cutest names. Okay. So I've just put this one on from the Revolution Contour Palette. But looking at it, I feel like Dasher would have been good for that. Never mind, we'll try that tomorrow. So then I went in with this Nudestix pencil that Amy bought for me. This is the Magnetic Luminous Eye Colour in the shade Smoke. And that is even nice by itself. I blended Smoke out into the crease. Then I went in with the W7 Glitter Glue. I don't think I would have needed to because I've got a base down, but just on the offside. I only used a really, really small amount. Can you see? The tiniest amount. So I didn't want that base to lose its shade. Okay, let's go in with the Wayne Goss pencil now. Can you see? It needs sharpening. We'll do that after I've done this eye. Okay, now the fun begins. I just love a good shimmer, don't you guys? Then I went in with this one here, Santa's Helper. And I did think about going in with Fantastic, like doing a look with Santa's Helper and Fantastic. I really do like the way that's looking just by itself. Who would have thought it, guys, me in cool tones? Oh, it's so stunning. In a corner now. So then I went in with Blitz and Glam. I could have gone in with Love You Dearly. I will be doing that at some point. So Blitz and Glam here. It's got a duochrome shift to it. I think you can see it there. Like when I look at it, it's like a white and then it shifts gold. So it's getting into that time. Have you all bought your Christmas shopping, groceries and gifts? Let me know in the comments. On the 22nd, I'm going to have to be doing some running around. That's payday for me. Let's do this one. Like the shimmer's transferred way up into the crease. Okay, I just used the Quibest Sky High on the lashes, so let me go and do that. And it's transferred. Typical, right? Right, now all we need to do is get some lippy, guys. I think I want to use the Tanya Burr Christmas stocking, unless there's another one in here. I bet the majority of the lipsticks are in my bag, so we'll just use this. I think this look definitely calls for a red, doesn't it? Like all my looks at the moment call for a red. I mean, come on. Is this not Christmas glam? I'm just looking at the palettes I've pulled. So if I do 3 looks with this, and 3 looks with the Urban Decay Stone vibes, and 1 look with that Too Faced palette I talked about in my Shop My Stash, that'll bring it to 7 days. Probably go a couple of days over just with it being Christmas, and then I'll do a new Shop My Stash for New Year's. But this, guys, this could carry me into New Year's. It is so beautiful. To me, that is just Christmas in a palette. Stunning. Anyway, we'll leave it here now, guys. I don't want these videos to drag on too long. If I can get away with it, I'll do 4 looks. So yeah, this is the overall look, guys. I really, really like it. Of course, let me know in the comments down below what look you like the best. And I'll see you tomorrow for look 2. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to day 2, look 2. Oh, this is so, so stunning. So, again, it's the Kylie Jenner Holiday Palette from last year. Again, that's what it looks like. I used this one, Reindeer Wonderland. So yeah, that's all over the lid. What I wanted to do, what I didn't do, is, saying that though, I don't think there's any Nudestix. No, it wouldn't have gone with it. I thought I had a really gold Nudestix, but I didn't. First of all, I went in with this really nice kind of mustard yellow shade here. It's called Reindeer Babe. So let's do that. I didn't actually use too many shades from the palette, so I think just 3, and then we'll go in with an inner corner, so 4 eyeshadows, which is kind of standard for me at the moment. I'm only doing eyeshadow looks with 4 eyeshadows. It might be nice if I've got a mirror. So I have been having so many troubles with my phone. I think it's just on the older side now. I've had it 3 years, 2 months, and iPhones just don't last a long time, not compared to other phones that you can get. And not only that, I've really been working it over the last, I would say, month or so, maybe even longer, because I've been filming and I've been editing on it. And I noticed something. I was speaking with a friend on WhatsApp, and I noticed, like she said, I didn't get that message. And when she sent it over to me, speeded up really, really quick. It was like I was on 2 times speed, and I'm like, what the hell's that about? Anyway, over the coming days, basically, I tried charging my phone. It wouldn't charge, like via a normal, like kind of charger. It wouldn't charge. So basically, I was without a phone for a few days. And I just thought, how am I going to finish Vlogmas off you know, because I never do Vlogmas and I want to finish off what I've started. What am I going to do for a phone? I need a phone to get by. Not only for filming and editing, but for like daily life, I need a phone. So I just thought to myself, should I get a new contract phone out, see what they go for, and I'll choose the cheapest iPhone that I can find. I came across an iPhone, £25 a month. I thought that was reasonable, and you get unlimited minutes, text and data, so I thought that was really reasonable. Applied for that. It's been delivered today. I'm not going to use it now. I want to save it for Christmas for myself. And just thank heavens that I've gone on this no-buy, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to afford it. And having a working phone is more important than having the latest eyeshadow palette, in my opinion. So anyway, I've got this new phone. I had to literally wait in all day. It was coming between 6:15 and 7:15, and it came after 7 o'clock, and it's like, are you kidding me? You know, I must have been his last drop, because the depot is really close to where I live. So maybe he's taking his van back, I don't know. Anyway, or maybe he's just taking all the paperwork back. Who knows what he has to do. So my point is, you know, I was really struggling, and I'm thinking, you know, I don't know what to do now, you know, because I can't film, I can't edit. Luckily, I had this charger at my mum's. It's basically you put it in a stand and it charges it wirelessly. Even though it needs to be plugged into an outlet, the actual wire isn't going into the phone, so it charges it. So although it's going to last a little bit longer, I don't think it's going to last too much longer. So I'm glad I got the new contract phone, and I've got a really good deal. I did actually take it into a shop, well, 2 shops actually, and they said, well, you can fix it, or we can try and fix it, but if we can't fix it, you'll still have to pay a deposit. And they was charging £50 for a deposit, both of them. I'm sure they was related. Basically, I was thinking to myself, so even if you can't fix it, I'm going to have to pay £50. I haven't got that kind of money to just pay on a whim. And I said, well, you know, I feel like it's a charging port. It's not charging. You know, I'm having to do this like with the wire, and sometimes it'll charge, sometimes it won't. So it's definitely a loose connection within that, or it's faulty, or it's degraded, or something. And he said, well, yeah, I'm not guaranteeing you that I can fix it. And to be honest, it's probably better that you actually get a new phone. And it's like, yeah, I can't exactly afford a new phone. I saw a Nokia one for £100. But I don't really have £100 to pay straight out like that. When I saw the iPhone, I just thought, I'm going to get that. And if I get it, that can be my treat for Christmas. So that's what it is. But yeah, I can't send voice notes off this phone. I can just do minimum. So all the other stuff I'm having to do off my iPad. And I tried downloading WhatsApp on my iPad, and it wouldn't let me. It kept saying install the latest version, but every time I tried it, it wouldn't let me install the latest version. That's an old iPad as well, you know. I feel like all my tech's going at the moment, and I can't afford to replace everything. Obviously, when you're out of work, you can't afford to replace everything that goes. I'm hoping that my phone is the last thing to actually go on me. It's ridiculous. It's, like I said, just one thing after another. Right, let's go in now with, I used this yesterday as well, Elf Made, that one there. That's been what's going on with me this week. Are you guys all getting ready for Christmas? Let's put some glitter glue on, just the W7 one. Still working my way through that. I think this is in Project Pan actually. Same with this, I've just sharpened it. I think that's way too sharp to be going on the eye, but let's see. My mum's been giving me her germs. I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. So that's great. I knew I would come down with a cold before Christmas. I've been saying this since last week. Okay, let's go in with Reindeer Wonderland. That really is a pretty shade, isn't it? Look at that. Right, let's get the inner corner highlight brush. I think there was a different inner corner highlight, so I think, yeah, Love You Dearly. We'll use that, and if I don't like it, I'll go in with Blitz and Glam, because it is a bit more sparkly. Look at that, look at all the mascara. Oh, that's nice. My mum's got Christmas trees up. I'm going to have to try and insert some clips for you, because I did say I would. She's got two up. They're only small ones, like small fibre optic ones, but they're really, really pretty. Now I'm going to go in with the Quibest Sky High. And now, because time is of the essence, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab something to eat, because I've not had anything to eat yet. And then I think what we're going to do is use one of these Nudestix. And I think I want to use Royal. Yeah, the darker red. I think I want to use that. So, but I don't want to put it on now because it will just smear everywhere. So I'm going to grab something to eat, and I'll come back and we can put the lipstick on together. But this is the overall eye look. I mean, isn't that just stunning? Right, let's put some lippy on. Just gonna take the exfoliator off. The cold's really coming out in me now. I don't know whether to just do 2 looks. If you don't see another look tomorrow, then we've just done 2 looks with a palette. But I'll try and do 3. So yeah, I'm going to go in with the Nudestix Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in Royal. I don't know about you guys, but I would never use that shade as a blush. It is good that they're versatile though. Wow, look at that. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. It's a stunning look. I'm not even going to straighten my fringe today and look at the state of it, because I just want to get gone. You know, I'm going to my mum's now. But yeah, this is the overall look, guys. I absolutely love it. I think the lip looks really nice with that eye combo. Let me know your thoughts. I do want to do a 3rd look, but I just don't know if I'm going to be well enough. I feel like the cold is really, really coming out in me. I mean, to be honest, I would love to do a look with both these tomorrow. Forest Fawn and Fantastic. Like Forest Fawn in the inner corner and Fantastic on, like, kind of in the middle and going towards the outer corner. And then it's a case of me not using this one, Dash Away. But that can be used again whenever I use the palette. I just really want to give you my thoughts on it, and I just feel like going off 2 looks, I can't really give you my thoughts. I mean, I love the palette, and I feel like you can tell that I love the palette, but I just feel like if I do another look, you can see the versatility of it. I mean, I feel like it is versatile, but it's very, very neutral, isn't it? It's very warm neutral. There's only this one that's kind of on the cooler side, and True 4D is quite cool as well. But other than that, if you take those, was it just 2 shades? Yeah, if you take those 2 shades out of it, it's very, very warm neutral. Such a stunning, stunning palette. Okay, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for look 3. Hi guys, so welcome back to look 3. I wasn't going to do this because I feel like utter crap. You'll be able to tell in my voice and in my nose I'm very, very bunged up. I think I've got sinus issues again, so I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow. Hopefully that excuse me, hopefully she'll be able to help me, but it's a doctor I don't really much get on with, so I'm a bit nervous about that. Yeah. As long as she gives me what I need to get better, that's all that matters, right? So we're still using this, the Kylie Jenner Holiday Palette. I did think about just putting those 2 looks up, but I wanted to do the 3 looks. I shouldn't really be doing it, especially when I've got whatever I've got, whether it's a cold or whether it's... I don't know what it is. At first I thought it was a cold because my mum's had a cold and I've been around her and I've not been anywhere else. But it's turning into a cough now, so I've definitely got some nasty virus. Then on top of that, I've got sinusitis as well, bacterial sinusitis. For the first couple of days of me having this infection, it felt like something was blocked on. So I had all that trouble in March, April time, where it was happening on the right side. I'll go into a health update at some other point. This intro is far too long as it is. So let's go in with Guide My Slay, this one here. So yeah, I just thought I'm just going to finish it off. And we created that look. Sorry guys, normally I would say, let's create this look. But yeah, we're going to do that now. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush. Be nice to have a mirror, wouldn't it? I don't feel like we're getting the best light in here, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. Don't know whether it's the camera. Like I said, my phone's on its way out. I've only got a few more days with this camera, but ideally I would like to use this camera for filming and editing and the new phone just for everyday purpose, but we'll see. Yeah, because I was going to just leave CapCut and see how long I could use this for without it until it went bust. But that might be happening sooner than I think. It's taking forever to charge as well, so it's definitely on its way out, and I'm really, really glad I'm getting a new one. You can't treat yourself at Christmas when, can you? And I have said I don't want to be swapping my shopping addiction, because I would say it's a shopping addiction. So, although I'm not buying makeup, I don't want to, like, kind of buy clothes. I mean, I bought a phone because I needed a phone. So, you know, that's a necessity. Whereas makeup and clothes aren't a necessity. I don't know if I'm not going to be buying clothes all year. I don't know. I'll have to go through my wardrobe and see what I've got. It was never on the table for it to be a no-buy. Like, no-buy. The only no-buy that was on the table was a makeup no-buy. Everything else was fair game kind of thing. But the more money I can save, the better, right? Oh, this brush is absolutely disgusting. That's another thing I need to get myself. A new hairbrush. Don't know where these hairbrushes go, you know. Right. Okay, so now then, now that we've done that, then I went in with this like rosy tone down here, glowing red nose. I thought it was quite apt. And I think that's the only 2 shades I used, and then I put glitter glue on. Right, so usual glitter glue, W7 Sparkle Slay. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing any more tutorials, guys. I know I've got that other palette. And if I do my makeup, then I will. But it might have to stay until New Year. I need to recover. I'm only doing this because I started the other 2 looks. It was always going to be doing 3 looks with this palette because I've not used it. So I always wanted to do that. With the other palette, I have used it. It's a shame I got sick right before Christmas because I had some ideas of what I wanted to do. I can do them next week, so that's what I'll do. A bit of eyeshadow's missing on here. Right, then I went in with the Goss eyeliner pencil I've got. I've got some ideas for other videos that don't involve makeup. Well, they involve makeup, but they don't involve me putting it on in front of you. So then I went in with Dash Away on the inner corners. Now this one is a lot chunkier. It's a lot chunkier than the other eyeshadows. And I don't know why. And it's a lot thinner, like the base of the eyeshadow is so much thinner than the other eyeshadows as well. Then I went in with Forest Fawn. This one here, I'm not too sure if I've used that, you know. It's been like 2 days since I did the last look. I may have used it already. If I have, apologies. So the only shimmer I've not used is Fantastic, and I really wanted to use that. But I don't know. Maybe I can use this palette again and use Fantastic. When I do my eyeshadow palette ranking review, we can talk about it and I can insert photos. I normally do that anyway. Right, and then in the corner is the usual inner corner. In fact, no, I've already done it. I was going to say, let's put Love You Dearly on and let's put Blitz and Glam, but I've already put Blitz and Glam on. So I'm just going to put Blitz and Glam on this eye as well. I really feel like this would make a really nice topper, you know. Okay, that's that done. Right, and then I was watching someone, I can't remember who it was, and she did this minimalistic makeup collection if she wasn't on YouTube, and she brought this in, she said that I'd just have this one mascara, and I'm thinking, what? Because I layer this with a mascara like the Quibest Sky High, and I think they look nice together. That's what I'm wearing now, but initially I went in and I wanted to see what the fuss is with this. So I did 2 layers. I'll show you what it looks like with 2 layers. It just, to me, it looks like a basic AF mascara. There's nothing, I mean, it lengthens. There's no doubt about it lengthening. It doesn't give you that thickness you'd get from the False Lash Eye Effect mascara. So, and that's what I really, really like. So anyway, let's just go in. I need to look in the mirror because otherwise I'll poke myself in the eye. Right, so that's one coat. It's not terrible, is it? The closer I'm coming to this camera, the more blurry I'm getting. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's being like this. I'm going to do a second coat, but I've turned the wand round. Right, so that's with 2 coats. And it's, of course, not letting me come any closer. I don't think it looks half as good as using the Quibest Sky High. So I'm going to put at least 1 coat of this on. Yeah, that just gives you the False Lash Eye Effect. I think today for the other lip shade, I want to use Stilleto. I know I really like this shade. So again, these are off Amy. The Nudestix Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Stilleto. Very, very pretty. So let's put this on. I mean, look at that. I feel like I just need to go in with the shimmers again. Dash Away first in the inner corners. And Forest Fawn in the outer corner. What I'm doing is I'm just basically going over the mascara. And you can't deny that's a pretty look, right? Do the same on the other eye. Oh, that Dash Away is so pretty. And Forest Fawn. Right, let's straighten the fringe and then we'll talk about the palette. Still a bit blurry, but let's just crack on with it now. Well, first and foremost, the packaging, you can't deny, is super, super cute. The actual formula of the eyeshadows is really, really stunning as well. They blend out so, so well, and the shimmers go on really, really nicely. I've not come across a shimmer that I don't much care for, to be honest. Now, this one, like I said, Dash Away, isn't the same formula as the rest of them. But that doesn't mean I don't like it. It's still very, very nice. It's on the kind of inner portion there, as you saw me applying it earlier. And yeah, this one's a bit different to the other inner corner highlighter as well. Love You Dearly. It's more pressed. And that one's got like a duochrome flip. So that one's different. But the mattes are the same formula. And most of the shimmers are the same formula as well. Now, if you could still get this, I would highly recommend it. Yeah, it is a bit on the pricey side, but it's really, really good formula. And if you like this colour story, I mean, it's kind of warm neutral, right, with a few cool tones thrown in for good measure, like these three here are cool. Is it versatile? I feel like it is quite a versatile palette. You can definitely get different looks with it, as I think I've shown in this video. But yeah, I mean, do you need to rush out and grab it? I don't think so. I think you'd probably be able to do these looks within your collection, especially if you've got a lot of Colourpop eyeshadows. This one, in certain respects, reminds me of the Good as Gold. Let me get it. Right, so I'm not saying the entire thing, guys, but the golds in it, let me just put these up because I'm not getting the best lighting. The golds in this, and it's very reflective, definitely reminds me of the golds in this palette here. I keep wanting to call it the Rudolph palette, but it's not called that. I'm almost sure it's called the Holiday Palette. I'll see if Boots still sell it, and if they do, I'll check the name. Even if they don't, the name should be on the internet somewhere. I am really, really glad I've got this in my collection. Will I just bring it out Christmas? I don't think so. I think I'd still use it when it's not Christmas, but I'd bring it out every year until it went bad for Christmas. So yeah, it's like I said, you don't need to necessarily, you know, they're not Christmas colours, are they? They're very, very neutral, warm. So you don't have to just, it's not a palette that you just have to bring out at Christmas. So anyway, they're my thoughts on it. You'll probably hear more thoughts on it when I do my ranking palette video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.